Hi, how are you? Today we make abs. So I've really been intrigued by Elsa Schiaparelli, and I've been looking into some of the garments she created, and one in particular really captured my attention for quite some time, and it is the skeleton dress. So when I'm intrigued by a garment, I try and do research on it to figure out construction, history, yada yada yada. And I was researching on the skeleton dress, and I learned of a technique called trapunto. Okay, so it's a it's a technique that uses two pieces of fabric that are sewn together. So you can sew any shape you want, a circle, a square, a rectangle, so on, so forth. And then you open one side. So you make a slit in one side and then you stuff it. And it basically creates a raised form. And I think it's really interesting. So today we will not be making the skeleton dress, which you already know because you saw the title of the video in the thumbnail. So that was a unnecessary statement. I'm gonna say it again anyways. Today we will be not making Today we will not be making the skeleton dress. We will be trying to make a set of abs, an ab corset specifically. Why? Just for fun. No other reason. Just for fun. No, I have a reason. I thought of a reason. Learning and for fun. We'll be learning construction. We'll be trying the trapunto technique. And we'll be having fun. It'll be a fun piece. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Okay, so also I was on the Swedish School of Textiles on their Instagram, and I saw this creator, this designer. I went on their page and they had an ab corset, and that was really the kick that I needed to finally get this done, because this has been on my to-do list. And as I mentioned a couple of videos ago, I've been struggling to do stuff. I've already drafted the pattern. So we're doing a bustier corset. So this was my first attempt. I made some mistakes while drafting, so we put that aside. This is attempt number 2. This one I got some help, and it has a lot more depth and shape, and it fits better than the other ones. So I don't actually have the foam that you're meant to use to create the bra cup, so I'm just using this thing. What is it? I don't really know. It's a mashup of different fabrics. We're not gonna get into it. So this is the bra cup, the back, and this is the front and the side. How well can you see that? Because I'm not beautiful. You can see it beautifully. Okay. So I take them together because I want it to be one piece. I don't want there to be any seams. And I'm gonna cut it on fold along the side. But I just draw out the shape of the abs just so I can get an idea for what they might look like. So I'm gonna be using this pink satin. Wow, the color is really not, we almost got it. Kind of. We're gonna be using this pink satin. Let's get to it. So for this piece, I cut 3 on a fold, and then 2 pieces of interfacing. So I'll be ironing interfacing on 2 of them. This is one of the cup pieces. I cut 4 of them. 2 for the shell, 2 for the lining, and then we'll be ironing interfacing on one side. That'll be the outer side. Same goes for this cup piece and this cup piece. For these pieces, I have cut 4. 2 for the shell, 2 for the lining, and then I've also cut 4 pieces of interfacing. Same for this back piece. So we're gonna iron all of these guys and get it going. What I was doing wasn't working. Okay, so this is the other one that doesn't have the interfacing ironed on it. I'm going to lay them on top of each other. So now I'm going to sew them together along these markings. This is my box of scraps. So I'm gonna use these scraps to stuff the abs of the corset. Using our handy dandy fabric scissors. I'm gonna cut them into smaller pieces and then stuff them into the corset. This may take a while. I'm going to separate the front and the back. Rock hard. So this is the back. I've stuffed them up pretty decently and I'm gonna sew it back together. That is a needle. It has thread on it. So I finished sewing them together. Okay, so this is what it looks like. How well can you see that? Do those look like abs? Even a little bit? I don't know. But it's what we've got to work with. So I'm gonna do the other pieces and sew them together.
What follows is a brief construction montage.
rock up sewn. Got them there in the pile. Now I'm gonna sew the bodice. So the bodice has a lining and a shell. So we're just gonna get to it. What piece is this?
Montage.
Boning. Something I learned during this process is that you can actually so the tutorial that I was watching, she uses Regilin boning as well, and it comes in a roll, so it's curved, right? And I have never known, I don't know if it's indicated on the packaging, I've never looked in this. I didn't know you could iron it. I didn't know you could iron it, which is crazy. I've just been sewing with it curved. So there it is. So I finished sewing the eyelets, and I'm gonna try it on for you. Just a few things. Not incredibly happy with the shape of the abs. That could have been a little bit more thought through. Don't really like the distance between the first one and what would essentially be the pec. So between the bust cup and this first one, that's too wide of a gap for me. So I think we're gonna call this attempt number 1. So I will be trying this again. So I've layered it. My ring fell. So I've layered it over this white dress. Then we've got pink tights. So white dress with this white top underneath. I've got some silver bangles. Got these chrome nails. Not incredibly applied, so we're gonna keep a distance. We're gonna stay at a distance on my hand. I've got some rings. We've got crowned lion, a simple silver band. We've got a cross on this guy. We've got 2 extremely false wannabe possibly diamonds. They want to be valuable, but they're not. Monetarily, that is. Then my butterfly ring on my neck. We've got two necklaces layered on top of each other. Hoops. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other social media platforms and all that good stuff that helps support creators on this platform. Until next time, I'm waving, but because this is a voiceover, you can't see me.
Bye, have a great time.